The legacy of this country is full of riflemen. In the face of adversity, these men stood up, willing to take the enemy head on. They possessed a skill that was a force multiplier, the ability to engage targets at distance, shot after shot. I'm getting into long-range shooting, and the biggest reason that I would give you guys as to why I want to do that is I've grown bored of shooting the same style of guns, same style of content, the same drills every single range day, and I think that they're still so important, and building that foundation and maintaining my skill set with firearms is very important. But the long-range shooting, the distance, precision guns are something that I've just never really been able to scratch that itch. I've never taken the time to really start diving deep into the art of precision distance shooting. And that's something I'm gonna change this year. And I'm not doing it because it's trendy to do it now. I know that it's becoming more and more popular, but it is truly something that I've been fascinated by. I've had the opportunity to shoot distance before, many occasions, but it's different to go out on my own journey and start embarking on learning my rifles, learning the mathematics, learning the skill set of precision shooting. So I'm gonna start that this year, and I've got a couple different courses lined up all throughout the summer that I'm gonna be attending, and we'll bring some camera gear there and be showing you guys some behind the scenes stuff. But the one that I'm really excited about is the Haley Strategic D5 Precision Rifle course that's happening here in the very near future. I cannot wait to start diving into this topic of long distance shooting. It's gonna be totally different. It's gonna be a new skill set. It's exciting. It's something that finally I think about guns and I'm like, man, I'm just so excited to get into this. And what most of you might not know is the fact that when you're around firearms all the time and you're shooting all the time and you're doing content, you can get really burned out on the same kinds of things. I still see so much value in the EDC. I still see so much value in the regular fighting rifles and pistols in the hands of citizens. So please don't misunderstand me. I just need to embark on this particular journey. So the thing I wanted to talk to you about today was just the three rifles that I'm gonna be using the most while training at these distance shooting classes. The first is my PWS. It is a 6mm ARC. That is a gas gun, semi-automatic AR-15 platform rifle. That's what I'm gonna be using the most for training because it's low recoil. When I reload the ammunition, it's very low cost, so I can shoot more for less money. But as we really start to stretch out and work on fundamentals at big distances, I have two Bergara B14 HMR Wilderness rifles. I have one chambered in 300 Win Mag and one chambered in 300 PRC. And the 300 PRC is the one that I plan to use at those extreme distances. But I want to mix up the gas guns and the bolt guns and just really home in on that skill set of precision shooting, no matter what rifle I have, no matter what caliber, that I understand the concept of distance shooting, because I think that that is a skill set that is becoming obviously more popular, but as we see in events all around the world, the ability, and even the events of history, the ability of citizens to be able to reach out and touch targets is extremely important, whether I'm hunting or I'm defending my life. So this year marks the year where I start off as a total newbie with long distance shooting.
There's a power in beginning. Setting forth into the unknown is terrifying but rewarding. If I'm not pushing myself to grow, then I remain stationary. I miss my potential. I think of long-range shooting as a way to test my mind, my gear, and expand my knowledge even further. An opportunity to become more skilled and more capable. For myself and my family, I owe my time to refine and build these skills. All throughout history, we have examples of riflemen defending their communities and holding back much more powerful forces. Likewise, the bloodline of Americans is one of rebellion, capability, and marksmanship. My lineage is full of these men. My objective is to become capable. This makes me more prepared and more valuable to my family, myself, and my community as a whole.
I'm not going to be coming to you guys as an expert as we dive into the realm of long-range shooting, and that's because it would be disingenuous. I just stated that I'm not an expert. I am a total newbie when it comes to precision rifles and long-distance shooting. And yes, over the years I've shot at 400, 500, 600, 700 yards, sometimes 800 yards with my rifles, but I did it in a way that was more like plinking. Like when you see people just show up on the range with their pistols and they're just kind of plinking on steel and stuff, they're not really focused on any specific fundamentals. That was my journey with distance shooting to date. Yes, occasionally I'd go out to a long range facility, I'd plink on some steel at a distance, I'd have tons of misses. I'd basically shoot, look for a splash of dirt, make adjustments, and then go from there. There really wasn't calculation. There was no forward prep. I didn't have enough data on the rifle. I didn't spend enough time understanding the ballistics of each of my guns to an expert level. Because of that, I'm not gonna come to you guys as an expert in this series of videos that we're gonna do over the summer. However, I am gonna be coming beside some good people that are experts in this field. And what I'm hoping to do through these videos is just share a little bit of information with you all so that maybe I can help you on your journey and just use that as a way to give back to you. And I think that although some people would disagree with this statement, citizens have a right and a responsibility to be learning this style of shooting as well. And I know in the past the phrase murder distance gets thrown around when people are thinking of defending their life at distance. The reality is, even if all we're talking about is being able to ethically harvest game or just have a skill set that might be valuable at some point, it is so important for us, I think, as Americans to be diving into this topic. And at the end of the day, the martial arts of the United States of America is riflemen. It's fighting with rifles. That was our blood. That's how this country was founded. And for that reason, I want to explore the art of precision rifles and distance shooting. So I hope that that's helpful to you, and I hope it helps you out on your journey as well.